how you doing? I know, I've been missing in action. Sometimes, I need to just test you guys, see if you guys miss me, But, back to norm, back to life, back to reality. Woo! So this video, I'm actually quite excited to release it. So I decided to put it on social media that people can ask me either questions that they would like me to answer or either about my personal life, and then I'll pick and choose what I want to answer. And I did say that I will try my best to answer everything, or they can pick a question that they would want to see my opinion on. So I'm going to start with the Snapchat one because that one's quick and easy. Someone asked me, is my accent real? So if you haven't watched my stuff in the past before, just a quick brief. I speak the way I speak because I was born in Kenya. I left Kenya when I was about 11. I have lived in UK since then. I only relocated back maybe just a year ago. So yes, I speak the way I speak. It's not pretend. I often sometimes actually feel like I'm more English, especially when I'm here. But I'm a girl of two worlds. I consider myself Greek-Kenyan. So answer to the person who asked me that question, that is my background into why I talk the way I talk. Second question is from Twitter, and I was asked, let's talk confidence. How do you do it? How can women in business or careers gain more confidence? Let me first address, let's talk confidence. How do you do it? I spend a lot of time affirming things. I don't know if you guys heard about the power of the I am, and what follows I am is probably the most strongest statement, and it will be a reflection of what you believe in yourself. So I spent a lot of time many years ago, and I still do it every now and again, not as frequently as much now as I did when I was younger, but I used to spend a lot of time in front of the mirror and I would say, I am strong, I am amazing, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I am healthy, I have the ability to do blah blah blah. So I would spend a lot of time affirming my I ams, and that is how I developed confidence. And also I started to get to the point, like that's why fitness is very important to me, getting to the point where I'm working on my body, because for me beauty is being comfortable in your own skin. I spent a lot of time working on my inside, and that's why it is important to remind myself my I ams, because then when I meet someone and they say to me, you're beautiful, I'm like, thank you, but I know that they're recognizing what I already affirm on my own. When we talk about confidence in business and confidence in career, you need to spend a lot of more time and a lot of time developing your skill and your talent. And once you start doing that and putting yourself out there and not being scared about the criticism that you get, then the confidence just becomes innate, And confidence isn't me being able to sit here in front of the camera, and that's not just confidence, that's an element of confidence, but confidence is being comfortable, knowing that you have the ability and capability to achieve whatever it is that you need to achieve. So confidence is sometimes earned through experience, but I believe it's also something that you have to remind yourself. So one thing that you can say is, I am confident in my trade. I have the ability to do whatever it is I need to do to achieve whatever it is I need to achieve. So if you use the form of the power I ams and spend a lot more time encouraging yourself, because once your mind feeds on what you give it, and what you give it is then what you become, alright? So if you spend a lot more time reminding yourself and your abilities and your capabilities and your strengths and what have you, when it comes to the point where you need to put that skill to test, then you can only succeed. The last one was from Instagram, and I was asked, do I operate in the point of fear, or do I operate in the point of courage? I operate in the point of fear, first of all, because I was really scared to just jump into full-time business. I was really scared about relocating. So me doing it, I operated in the point of fear. I was fearful of doing that, but I used that fear as my fuel to know that I can make it. And in life, it's about trial and error. Like, I've said this before, Thomas Edison failed 9,999 times and was successful at the 10,000th time with a bulb. So I operate in the point of fear because I feel like it motivates me to go on. And I also operate in the point of courage because it's a very courageous thing to do. Because a lot of people speak about what they're going to do and not exactly do it. So I feel I am the most bravest person in the room, and no one can take that away from me. And but I'm not fearful, I am fearless. So the point of how I operate in the point of fear, I operate in the point that I'm fearless, and I can do anything if I put my mind to it. And I will work at achieving my dreams, and I will be strategic about how I work towards that. Of course, there will be moments I'm like, sorry to say, shit scared. But those are my moments of when I have to absolutely do it, because I always must know the answer to that question of what if. So I operate in the sense of I'd rather have regret of not doing something, because through the point of regret, I know the answer. The answer was no. But if I operate in the point of what if, then I'm fearful and I'm not courageous. So I try my best to answer the questions for what if by just walking into a path of the unknown, and just trusting that from it I will gain something from it. It might not be the successful thing I'm looking for, but it will certainly help me into gaining the successful thing that I'm looking for. That's it. I'm not going to answer any questions, but I think I like this. So if you like it, I'm going to test it out again. I'm going to put it out there. Actually, please leave a comment of any question that you would like me to answer, and I will try my best to address it. Personal or something you'd want an opinion, or rather my opinion about, then yes, I would be more than happy to do that. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe! Like, share with people. Let's make my channel grow. It's really nice to be back in front of the camera, and I can't wait to share many more videos in the next coming weeks. Take care. Bye.